Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes? Who has your vote for MVP so far during the NFL season? I'm going to tell you my answer right now. This is the Bottom Line Podcast. I'm Jimmy Finizzi. I hope you're doing well. As always, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to take a listen. I really do appreciate it. Before we get started, questions, opinions, Twitter and Instagram at BottomLineWMCX. Use the hashtag BottomLine. Leave a voice message on the Anchor app or at Anchor.fm. And if you like what you see on YouTube, leave a like and a comment down below. It helps out tremendously. And please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you do not miss a single episode. And please make sure you subscribe on all audio listening platforms. Just include Jimmy when searching for this podcast. Well, on this very snowy day here on the Jersey Shore, on this December 16th, 2020, at the time of this recording, I had teased this in the last episode. Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes? Who has your vote for MVP honors so far this season? There's only a couple of weeks left in the regular season, and I have heard this conversation for many, many weeks to almost a month. And it seems that there are mixed votes by almost everybody. Because look, both quarterbacks are amazing in their own minds. But before I give you my answer, let's just go over a couple of things here. First of all, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers first. Look, Aaron Rodgers, talent-wise, in my opinion, is the greatest quarterback I have ever seen. And I'm sure a lot of people out there agree with me on that. Aaron Rodgers, talent-wise, is the greatest quarterback ever. I don't think there's any debate about that. But here are Aaron Rodgers' current statistics so far this season. He's throwing for 3,685 yards, has 39 touchdown passes to 4 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 119.7. And by the way, I just want to bring this up real quick. Everyone was saying last year was a down year for Aaron Rodgers. Here's what the down year was. Just over 4,000 yards passing, 26 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 95.4. That is considered a down year for Aaron Rodgers, okay? So a down year, quote unquote, was still a pretty good year for Aaron Rodgers. Now let's look at Patrick Mahomes. So far this year, I mean, look, the guy's an absolute stud, no question about it. He is going to be something special for many, many years. But here are his current stats as of right now. 4,208 yards passing, 33 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 112.3. Obviously, he has 5 interceptions after throwing just 2 all of this year. Of course, he's coming off that ultra-rare 3-interception game that he had against the Miami Dolphins. But you know what? The Kansas City Chiefs still found a way to win it, and they have clinched their division. They are headed back to the postseason. So, yeah, Patrick Mahomes did look shaky with the 3 interceptions, but you know what? That kid is still something special, and he's going to be for many, many years. And look at Patrick Mahomes' stats from last year. 4,031 yards passing, 26 touchdowns, also 5 interceptions. He finished with 5 that year, and a quarterback rating of 105.3. So, look, will Patrick Mahomes throw another interception? Probably, but it's very unlikely given the fact that he has a plethora of weapons around him. I mean, you look across the board. You got Tyreek Hill. You got Travis Kelce. You got Le'Veon Bell. You got Sammy Watkins. You got Damian Williams. You also have, who else? Who else do we have here? I'm looking at their roster right now. Darrell Williams, the backup running back, and Le'Veon Bell, like I said. So Patrick Mahomes is rich, not just by contract standards, but rich as in weapons around him. So are we giving him a little too much credit? Should we give the talent around him a lot more credit? in my personal opinion, yes, as special as Patrick Mahomes is, and I am not denying what he's been doing has been absolutely sensational. But can we give the other members around him credit? I mean, you look at Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce may be in the running for Offensive Player of the Year. He's having probably his best season yet so far. And look, you can't say enough about Sammy Watkins. You can't say enough about Tyreek Hill and all these other guys. So let's give the talent around Mahomes more credit. Patrick Mahomes is special, but the talent around him, give them a lot more props. Now you look at Aaron Rodgers. Here's who he has. Davante Adams, who's probably his best target right now. Aaron Jones, the running back. Allen Lazard, another wide receiver. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Tavon Austin. Devin Funchess. And who else do we have here? Jamal Williams, another running back. And you also have Robert Tonyan Jr., a tight end. Out of all of those names, who really is Aaron Rodgers' best player right now? That would happen to be Davante Adams. Now, I'm not calling Aaron Jones, Allen Lazard, or Valdez-Scantling a bunch of scrubs. I am not. Those guys are really, really good in their own right. But let's face it, so far, Davante Adams is Aaron Rodgers' number one target, and it shows. And if you really, really compare the two quarterbacks, if you really want to, Aaron Rodgers is doing more with less. Aaron Rodgers has less weapons than Patrick Mahomes. Like I said, the only real target he has right now is Davante Adams. Patrick Mahomes has a plethora of weapons. And Aaron Rodgers, let's face it, Aaron Rodgers has pretty much carried the Green Bay Packers on his back for many, many years. The guy has barely had any help whatsoever. So, really, and look, we can all go back to the draft this past year where they questionably drafted Aaron Rodgers' successor in, I think, Jordan Love. Was it the guy that they drafted? Jordan Love, the quarterback. But we were all saying, why did you draft a quarterback when you could have went out and got a CeeDee Lamb if he was still on the board? You could have got another wide receiver. You could have got another tight end. You could have got more offensive linemen to help protect Aaron Rodgers. You could have gotten a whole bunch of different directions. But you decided to go quarterback? Really? Look, we're all still questioning it. I know I still am. But the bottom line is Aaron Rodgers, he's 37, and it looks like he's still got a few more great years left in the tank if he keeps this up. And I do think he'll win at least one more Super Bowl before he retires. Same with Drew Brees, but that's another discussion for another day. And by the way, who's more likely to win one more Super Bowl before the career ends? I think it's Aaron Rodgers. If you want to let me know what you think about that, let me know on Twitter and Instagram at BottomLineWMCX. But anyway, that's Aaron Rodgers. And look, like I said, Patrick Mahomes, the kid's special. I mean, ever since he came on the scene, his first full season, he threw for 50 touchdown passes. We all thought that this kid was going to be absolutely special. But he's had Travis Kelce. He's had Tyreek Hill. He's had Sammy Watkins for a few years now. He knows what he's working with. And look, the guy can throw a football. He can. And if you've seen him run with it, he is a dangerous threat with the football. Patrick Mahomes is going to be a special quarterback for many, many years. I don't need to say too much about Patrick Mahomes. But look, the bottom line is the definitive answer for me, who's my front runner for MVP right now? Who has my vote? I have to say Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry. No disrespect to Patrick Mahomes. I think he's going to be special, like I keep saying. But the bottom line is, if you really look at what Aaron Rodgers is doing, he barely has anybody outside of Davante Adams. And he's doing more with less. He is carrying that team on his back. Once again, the Packers are going to go to the playoffs because of him and nobody else. And look, hey, Matt LaFleur has done a great job as the Packers head coach. I got to give him credit too. Him and Aaron Rodgers seem to really have great chemistry. But look, again, Aaron Rodgers is doing more with less. Patrick Mahomes has a plethora of weapons. So for the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, I would say give the weapons around Patrick Mahomes a ton more credit. I'm not saying give Mahomes I'm not saying don't give Mahomes credit because he absolutely deserves some credit, but give his weapons a lot more credit. With Aaron Rodgers, you got to give him a lot more credit for what he's doing with barely anybody helping him out. So the bottom line is my vote for NFL MVP so far is Aaron Rodgers. And on that note, that'll wrap it up for this episode of the Bottom Line Podcast. If you have any thoughts on anything I discussed, let us know on Twitter, Instagram. Let me know on Twitter, Instagram, at BottomLineWMCX. Use hashtag BottomLine. Don't forget to leave a voice message on the Anchor app or at Anchor.fm. And again, if you like what you see on YouTube, please leave a like and a comment down below. Helps out tremendously. And please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you do not miss a single episode. And please make sure you subscribe on all audio listening platforms. Just include Jimmy when searching for this podcast. Who do you have as your MVP so far? Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes? You let me know. Before I actually wrap up this episode, I want to give a huge shout out to our very good friends in First to 11. They are about to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. They are a little under 5K away at the time of this recording. So please, if you are not already, go subscribe to them. It really would mean the world. They absolutely deserve 1 million subscribers. And if you haven't already, go check out our past interviews that we have with them. One dating back in July, our first episode that we did with them, and the one that we did with them for our 200th episode. I'll post both links in the description below on YouTube and also on Anchor.fm. But look, go subscribe to First to 11 if you are not already. They are this close to 1 million subscribers. And by the way, we may or may not have a little bit of an announcement to make within the next couple of weeks. And it may or may not be involving those guys. Hint, hint right there. But anyway, coming up in the next episode, the Christmas festivities begin as Neil will be rejoining me and we will have a top 5 list for the first time in a while. So the next episode, we will have our top 5 best Christmas Day games / moments in sports history. That is going to be a very, very interesting list. So stay tuned for that. And we also have an announcement in regards to a Christmas episode for next week. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm Jimmy Finizzi. This is the Bottom Line Podcast. See you in the next episode. Peace out.